So let me show you for the bedroom. Okay, bedroom. So first of all, the one thing that you'll have to do is to draw the ceiling. And the ceiling, usually for me, I draw it using the slab tool. Back in the days, I used to use the goodies. Also, you can draw ceiling very quick. Goodies is better because you just click on this particular room, you just click like this and it draws the ceiling for you. But now for me, I prefer this one, the slab tool. Yeah? So I've already drawn the slab, then I'm clicking on it and placing it somewhere far from the ground, which can be like 3500 mm, because I had a high ceiling. Yeah, so then I can go to the room and check what I have. Before I do that, I can just change the textures. Let me just use the normal white one because this is what you already have in your, but usually it's better to you create new textures for each. Yeah? When you create a new texture for each, it will be better for you when you want to do whatever. So this is 3500 and this is something like just a ceiling. I can do 25 or 45. Sorry for the confusion. Then texture, set it to white. I said in case you're going to use something like Twinmotion, then it will be better for you to use different, like you'd use different names for different, like you create a different texture for it. So in case you're going to render, when you apply a certain color on a certain color, it doesn't affect all other colors. Yeah, so once I'm done like that, I can do maybe, I can even draw something simple like a block. Then once I draw a block, I come to draw the strip light on the block. Or what can I do? I can also just leave it plain as it is and draw strip light. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. So I think because my main aim is to show you how to do strip lights, let me just go directly to strip lights and not really do a lot. So say I want to do strip lights that go this way and then turn like this. They just go this way and turn like this. I can do any shape by the, I can do this, or I can do, wait a minute, which one can I do? Let me do this and then this. Yeah, or I can do one for the head. Let me be a little bit creative. Yeah? Let me delete this window and do one for the head here that comes and does what. Then that one is a little bit more complicated because I just want to show you strip lights. I don't know, I was thinking of drawing headboard for the bed. Sorry. I was thinking of drawing a headboard for the bed here. Like I draw something that is dropping, and then but I'm also thinking that one is going to take me a lot of time for no reason, and I just want to show strip lights. Let me think. Yep, let's do it. So let me do this with the wall. I'm gonna do something here. So this is more than strip lights. Let me delete this one. Let me do it to here. So this one I will, to where the bed is ending, then I'll control T and it'll say we're gonna make it to be same white in color, glossy white. So this is like you build it with gypsum, and then gypsum boards, and then we click on it and we do, it begins from 1500. It begins from 1500. Yeah, Then this bed, let me change the headboard. I don't know why I'm even doing this when it wasn't even part of whatever I wanted to do today. Then let me click on it and drop it further. 1500. Let's do 900. Wait, 900, no 9000. Man. Did we drop it too much? Let me do 500. Let me do 1200. Okay. Okay. So we've already lost it. So basically I want to draw strip lights on the bedside. So I know it's 900, so let me just return it first so that I can see it on the ground. Or I can, yeah, let me just return it first. I know it's 1200, so let me just put a 0 here. Once you put a 0 here, I know this is the bed, yeah. Then I can click on it and do this. So then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. This will do 25, even 15. Okay. Then I will need it to begin like wait a minute. Are we touching the other wall? So let me put this bed here. Okay, then I put this one on here. Okay, then I want to leave like 200. I think I leave like 200 from the wall, from the sides, like 200. So I put here 200. Okay, then I do the same for this side. So I can just mirror. I can just mirror this, but I think I did not mirror it the right way. What's the angle? Okay, I hope the angle is okay. Okay, so that is to here to here. So then I can just copy this same wall. Yeah, I know it's a little bit confusing, but you're going to get it. Let me first of all make this wall to be yellow in color. But I don't know why I'm doing this confused thing when I could have just done for the roof to make it easier for you to learn. This one I think I'm doing way more complicated. But there's no, I've already begun, so let me just continue. So this one, the bottom one we did it, we're going to do it 45, so this one we do it 45. So the length of it is gonna be 45, yeah. And I'll repeat the same here, 45. And then this one, I would love to copy it later on to place it at the top as well. So it is a very big number on top of it, but we don't want it to begin from 1200. Continuous disappearing. This one as well want it to begin from 1200. 0. Okay, let me show you in 3D. You see, maybe okay. So now this one you can do 1200 now. 1200 0 0 then I can draw here a section, or I can just carry this section that I'd already drawn to this here, and then I rotate it. Honestly, I don't know why I'm showing you this that is more complicated. Usually it's easy to begin with the easiest one, but I think you're going to get it once we be done with it. So then this is the wall that I have, and I want it to, so when you select a wall, you can actually be able to change the height in section using this tool, either this one for the length or this one for the height. Or I can just press Ctrl T and I do the math, because I just want this one to be 45. It's going to be my snake light, and for it to be 45, what can you minus from 2300 to get 45? You minus 22, minus 22, 55, yeah. You minus 2255, then you get 45. So then this 45, I don't want to be also on the bottom side. I want to leave like 250 as well. It was 200, yeah, 200 mm. So I want it to be here. Then this one now it can begin from here. Then this one can also begin from here. So then this one I can drop it to here, and so is this one. Okay, so then I can show in 3D. So basically I'm trying to create a snake light. I'm trying to create this light on the wall, yeah. But I did put it out a lot. Like I think I put it by 15, so it's just supposed to be something small, like by 5 mm. But for demonstration of the video is okay. So I'm gonna put another one here at the top, which will run like all the way. But I need to know where it is, okay? And for me to know where it is, I think I'll need to drop this one to 0 so that they appear on my floor plan. I know it's 1445, but let me drop it to 0 because I want to see where they are first. I know this is where they are, so because I know where one is, I could have just even knew with that line. I'm confused. How long do you want it to be? So because I'm gonna have a door, I think somewhere here, I might want this one to run, maybe run halfway, or it could just run 3 meters. 3 meters would be the length of one strip. Yeah, let me just run it 3 meters. But halfway I think it will look much better. Then this one I want to bring it to, so sometimes you can decide to do some designs if you want to, but this one let me just keep it as simple as possible. Yeah, so as simple as possible. But if I wanted, I could bring this one to come this way, to come here, and this one comes here. Then this one, when it comes yeah, let me do that. Let me delete this one, okay, so that this one comes all the way to here. That was 3 meters. And then this next one, so that it's not really a perfect rectangle like that, this one comes to, let's say 2250 or 2500, and then it turns this way. It can be like all the way is 2400, so half of 2400 is 1200. So 1200, a third of that is 1800. So let me bring it to 1800. Hope I'm not wrong. Then this one also, I can bring it to either 18 or something. Yeah, can I bring it to 18 or something? Oh, that way is okay. Let me just leave it like that. I think it's okay. Or let me shorten it a little bit. Let me shorten it to 1800 as well. Then I can click on this line. I think I'd already shown you how you can be able to do this. It's called this thing that I want to do, offset a line. But if you want to switch it on, you go to options, you go to window tool, then you go to palettes, and you look for something called control box. You click it to be on. So for now it's off. If I go to window, then palettes, I'll find something at the bottom here is called control box. So you click on control box to be on and to place it where you want it to be. So I like mine to be here. So when I click a line and I click line to layer, then I come and click this these double lines for offsetting. Then I click this one is magic wand. I can be easily offset this line, so I want it to be 45 here. Then I can repeat the same thing with this other line. Click on it, then click on this, click on this, click on this, and also do the offsetting thing to 45. Yeah, it usually makes it easier in case you're designing some of these things. Then I can close it. So, and then let me remove this bed here because it has some lines which will affect my whatever. So I don't know if the wall closes it for me. Let me try and see, but I'm supposed to close with a line there, but I was hoping the wall can. So I'm gonna use the slab tool to just come to where I have this one. I click once, I click, I long press control box, I long press space bar, and I click once. Or you can use this tool here, magic one. So I've placed here two slabs here. There's one here, there's another one here. I want them to be the same color as the light, which is yellow in color. Yellow in color is golden. I'm using golden oak. Yeah. Then I now adjust the location from the ground. So easiest way to do this adjustment will be just to use the what tool, the section tool. But if you know where you have it, you can easily use the what tool. You can easily come to the slab tool and do adjustment. For me personally, I know it is somewhere. Let me reduce this one to be like 45. Remember my other slab was 45 vent, 45 vent, 35. My ceiling was 45 and 3500. So basically, if I want this one to be seen at the bottom, I can just do like 30, instead of 3500, I do like 3495. Yeah, 3495. Then it will be seen. Or instead of doing, if this is 3500, I just add a 5 here to make this one to be 50. Then that way I know I'll see it. You see, there it is. Or like I said, another option will have been to use the section tool. So the section tool, you see the slab, your slab is here. So for that you will Control G, you group them, and then you adjust them as a single unit. But now, because I don't know if the back will be seen though, for you to see the design that I've done here, it looks pretty cool. But because the room is small, I don't know if I use this one. I don't know even if the screenshots will show the entire thing, because I need the screenshot to show this. This will be easier rendering in Twinmotion than in rendering with AI, because I don't think that AI is gonna do justice really for what I want to do here. But let me return this to the official whatever it was, 1445. Or you can just adjust them again using the section tool. For me, it's because I remembered, like I need a good place to take the screenshot from. Let me delete this one. I don't know if it will. I need a good place to take a good screenshot. But if it was in Twinmotion, say Twinmotion or another rendering software, you get to see. Sometimes I find that in ArchiCAD I struggle a lot when you have a small room and you want to when you have a small room and you want to take this one, like it becomes somehow problematic. Yeah, but I think there is okay. So then what I have to do is to make sure these other walls of mine, they have to be, let me change the color to something else. I think I can just set the entire room to be white. Yeah, I don't think that there's an issue with that. So that is the only thing that is a different color. But I want somewhere where I can take a good screenshot. And also this bed, I would prefer if it doesn't have this one at the back, this drawer style. That's the night table. Wait, how do I remove this thing at the back? That's the drawer style. That's the headboard. Both sides on front side alone. Yeah. Wait, which is the front side according to you, man? Which is the front side according to you? So on rear side. Okay. So let me do this again to here so that I get to see maybe the room fully. Yeah. There's a time I recorded one video and I was feeling like very angry. Then I was saying that on Konja. Someone said you should not be saying that. Just record a video for us. You want to see a video. We don't care if you Konja or not. I think I've seen something. I've made a mistake, but let's just see how it will look like. I'm just bringing it the same place. Yeah. I'll say render this drawing. Let me just copy this one. Render this drawing. Make the corrugated iron. So it doesn't have render this drawing. It doesn't have this one anymore. Make so I can just say make the color of the room to be white. Window mullions already. The yellow strip on the wall and ceiling are strip lights. So make them glow like strip lights. Make the window mullions to be dark gray. I think I'm okay. I was saying that I've just realized here we have a lot of content. I think I could have taken it from like here. I don't know the best way to take a screenshot for an interior, a small interior room in ArchiCAD. But if you take it to InMotion, you will realize that it's very different. Like you get more room to play with than what I'm getting here. I think this one could have been maybe better. Still no. But let's see what we get. So basically that's how you do it. That's how you do some strip lights. You just use any tool that you know. So for that room I've used you see, it has added, I don't know what it added, but it has increased the height of I mean, I think it wasn't seeing the bed. Sorry. It has added some more. Was it yellow? I don't know what it added. I think the screenshot maybe confused it a little bit. So it added, I think the screenshot confused it a little bit. It added more here and some design on the bottom, which again is okay, but it placed the floor here, which is not okay. But that's the issue that we'll get when rendering with the AI. But basically you see how it comes like. So I've downloaded it. Let me try to open so that you see it. Yep, you see it actually looks pretty nice and easy to do. But like I said, for when it comes to rendering this one, it's easy when it is easy when you do it for what? I'll continue this project. Easy when you do it in a rendering software like Twinmotion or anything. But for the exterior side, it's very easy with AI, because AI, you have to, exterior side you can take screenshots from very different angle. But for interior, if a room is very small, like for this one, you see how I was struggling. So maybe I could have taken maybe from here, like this way. I don't know, but yeah, for this one, I mean, this usually I have it issue in ArchiCAD. I struggle a lot to take screenshot from a small room, yeah? But I also understand this bedroom is not that big, because the design of this house, I did not want it to be long. So yeah, so see you in the next one. In case you have anything that you want us to learn, please let me know in the comment section. And like I said, I'll work on a video, start a video now you can do for beginning from start to end. So see you in the next one. End.